Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is able to hear me and everyone is able to see my screen. If possible, can someone please confirm if you're able to hear me clearly and able to see my screen? Okay. Seems they have not given an option to unmute. Guys, can someone raise a hand if you're able to hear me clearly or confirm in the chat window? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes. So by default, but I want to give an option to speak, right? Yeah, I think guys, can someone speak? I think you're able to unmute yourself.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you. Thank you. Guys, please make sure that you are always mute. I mean, whenever you have a question, you can unmute and keep on mute. Okay, right. So just I am going to discuss what I discussed so far till now in the last class. We created a project with Spring Web, Spring Data JPA, H2. And we wrote yesterday model class where we wrote some of the annotations. The first annotation is nothing but at the rate of entity, the Java class, which is having an annotation called as at the rate of entity, then as part of ORM concepts, it is going to create a class. It is going to create a table with the database. So each and every Java class should have a corresponding table. That association can come from with at the rate of entity. By default, at the rate of entity is going to create by default class name as a table name, but the naming conventions for the class name and table name will be changes. That's why we should have think, I mean that's why it has given one more option at the rate of table, which is going to be having, which is going to have at the rate of table is going to have mainly we can rename with our own name and class name is something like that. Then we have at the rate of id, which is having a primary key, where primary key is internally generated by the system only, which is having two strategies, auto strategy and identity strategy. In any of the strategy, in case of auto strategy, JPA will create a sequence on behalf of the developer to the database and it will automatically populate the sequence value to the ID. So mostly in 99%, 99.9%, the primary key will be automatically populated by the framework only. Then at the rate of column is also optional. By default, every property in the table is a option. Every property is a database column. But if at all, if you want our property name not as a column name, then we can write at the rate of column. Then we created a DAO class like at the rate of repository, which is going to have some kind of validate, which is kind of creating a database connection, session factory or entity manager factory. And by default, CRUD repository internally created by the Spring Boot, which is having complete CRUD operations. We no need to write a code for that. Framework is going to create a CRUD operations like create operation, read operation, update operation, and delete operation. Framework is providing for that. That is why we are creating our ticket DAO and implementing CRUD repository. For that, there are two parameters are there. What is my entity name? What is the primary key of the data type of the primary key? Then we no need to write any kind of code in creating the data, in updating the data, in deleting the data, in selecting the data, in selecting all the data. Something like CRUD operations code we need to write here. Then we went to service layer. By default, we want a business logic layer, service layer, where we are going to discuss today on this. So this is what I've discussed so far in yesterday. So guys, once my code is little bit completed, then I can share the code so that it will be easy for you. If I can send parts by parts, you may confuse. But sir, we don't confuse anything. It's up to you to share the code means I can share. Okay. Yep. Anyone has any questions before I proceed for today's class? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Harish. I hope everyone is comfortable. Anyone has any questions? I hope everyone is having an access to, okay, they have given me an access also. Now I can unmute them, or I mean, if everyone is clear, then I don't want to waste the time here. Let me continue with my real example. Okay, right now I'm going to take care of. Oh, I think not this. Guys, give me 1 second. I opened a wrong code. I'm really sorry for that. 9 to 10. This is a workspace, right? Yeah. Shazia Praveen, you still didn't get any Google Classroom link. Only Praveen, or because almost everyone I saw that manually, and almost all everyone added. Praveen, I think there is a conflict on you. Maybe some kind of payment you have not done clearly. That's what I can. So Praveen and Ramesh, because I saw that yesterday, almost everyone is joined just now before the class also. Almost 47 guys are joined here. Ramesh and Praveen, any other apart from that? Anyone apart from Ramesh and yep, Ram, did you, yes, you have, you told that you are going to get back to me with your Gmail ID, right? Yeah, yes. So that's a pending from your end. Maybe if you can tell me, I'll update your email ID. Okay, right. Praveen, I think, 1 second. Okay, sorry. It's not the Praveen. Okay. These guys are really crazy guys. Sometimes they overlook that. Let me add, sir, now. Praveen, can you check your email now? I KP, is that correct, right? KP 4937?
Yes, yes, it is.
1 second. Can you go on mute if you don't
Sure.
mind?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Already it's shared. Already you got an email. Already you got an email. I don't know whether you're already there, sir, Praveen. Maybe you're asking for.
Yeah, Vijay, I got it. I got it. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next. Okay. That's what I checked actually before joining to the class. Almost everyone is there. Let me go with Ram.
Hello,
Yes.
sir. Actually, I didn't get the link for notes and all things.
Ma'am, your email ID, ma'am. I think you are not there in yesterday class.
Yes, sir, I was there.
1 second. I'll talk to you, ma'am. 1 second, please. Ram, this is. Can you reply, Ram, your email to Naresh Shetty, because it's they need to they need to add to that. Okay. Right. Ramesh, let me go there. Ramesh, you there? Can you speak, please, if you don't mind?
Yeah, sir. I'm
Did you send a mail to Naresh IT? Copied me?
I'm not copied you, but I sent to the Naresh
Okay.
IT.
Can you please, because they will not add you unless and because I'm telling from the day one, copy me. Okay. That's what I didn't get a mail because I followed it with all this. Now 48 people are added. I followed up with everyone. Okay. Kindly copy me, please. Don't mind. Okay. I'll take care of because it okay.
Sure, sure.
And one more Ram, please, because you are also subscribing recording videos, right, Ram?
Oh, no, no, no. I subscribe only for course, not for videos.
Okay, not for videos. Then just because they need to update to their, can you reply to your email that okay, maybe this is what your
Already replied with my Reddit mail,
you
but
are
yeah.
Redif
Uh,
mail is not there actually. Yep. So okay, let me. Can you ping me your Redif mail ID or else I
yeah,
have
Rambam underscore this now.
1 second. 1 second.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I got a clarity that somehow only part payment is done. That's why they have not considered. That's what actually. Maybe
Okay.
you can coordinate with. Can you? Sorry. Yeah, that's fine. Ram, I think yesterday I talked to that. They told that until unless some kind of payment is done, maybe is it possible? Can you talk to admin, whoever having that admin, right? Or else can you send an email that you are going to do whatever? Okay, because this is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
stop because of
Tomorrow I
that
will
only.
complete my payment and I will
Yeah, yeah, that is only it
CC.
is
I
stop
will
actually.
copy you.
Yes, thank you. So as of now, okay, let me go to Praveen. Ma'am, your email ID, ma'am, please, if you don't mind. Shazia Praveen, your email ID.
Shazia.parveen2803.
Yeah, this is also same, ma'am. You need to talk to admin. They have not added you because you have done part payment on that actually. Okay,
Okay, sir.
that's the point here. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, thank you. And anyone is pending? Yep, fine. Everyone is clear. Babu, you have anything?
Sir, I have one request. So is this a downloadable?
First of all, your voice is breaking. When you attend session, please make sure that you have connected to bandwidth, guys. Please make sure that you need to have a bandwidth.
Okay, sir.
Okay. First of all, I'm not able to understand your point here. What is your question actually? What is your question? Okay, fine. Rohit, you also unmuted.
Hi, sir.
Yes.
Actually, I didn't receive the videos for lectures. I have subscribed for that. So I will
You
send a
sent a
mail
mail.
to you. I will send a mail.
No,
Yes,
no,
sir.
no, no, no. You sent a mail to
Okay.
Naresh IT online at Naresh IT.
Okay.
I'll send the mail. I'll tell the distribution also and support both the emails you can copy and copy me as a CC. Okay.
Okay, fine, sir.
I'm going to send an email to everyone. Please copy online training at Naresh IT, one email as well as support and my email ID. You copy me, just mention that you are 9 to 10 p.m. batch with Vijay Kumar as an instructor. I'll follow it up. I'll make sure that you will get it. Okay, that's what I'm telling from the day one. Okay, right, thank you. Yes, I hope everyone is clear. No question. Downloadable, Babu, you're not able to download.
Yes,
Certainly.
sir.
What is the problem you are getting? If possible, can you share your screen?
Uh,
Are you connecting with mobile data?
no, dongle, sir, dongle.
Sorry. Okay, it's a somehow little bit of time waste, guys. So how to download? Sorry, really sorry. I'm not able to hear your voice. Please don't mind. I'll explain you how to download also. It's a simple thing. For example, this is the thing is there. Lot of people are clicking here. Sir, I'm not getting rightly. You should not do like that. You need to click on details or details. We have an option here. Open. No. Open in new window. You have an option to download. You have an option to download here. Let me repeat how to download also. I'm going to teach you. You need to click on this. Open in new window. And where you are going to have download. You download it. Now you need to edit. This is how you need to do that. I hope clear. Okay, fine. Next time onwards, Babu, if you want to speak anything, please make sure that you have a valid headset and valid internet connectivity. Okay, it's mandatory because you are attending for online session. Going to a war without weapon is attending online class without proper internet, without headset. Something like that we can think of. Okay, fine. Thank you. Today I am going to explain with respect to services. So where we stopped in ticket service, where we wrote that. Now I need to write, we need to write our business logic into this service layer. What business logic? Create ticket is my business logic. Retrieve tickets is my business logic. Update ticket, delete ticket, like these are my business logic. I created my DAO, right guys? We already created DAO. Which DAO? Ticket DAO.java, where it is already implementing CRUD repository, which is already having CRUD options, CRUD operations. It's already having, right? Now we need to take that. In normal framework, we used to write ticket DAO. Ticket DAO is equal to new ticket DAO. Something like we need to write and we need to take that. Am I right? But we are using Spring. We no need to do like that because framework is going to create an object for us. Now we need to write Spring core annotation to get the reference of ticket DAO. Already IOC container is creating the difference. Please get me the difference. That is what we need to write. Auto wired. Auto wired is the annotation here. Auto wide private ticket DAO, which is equal to ticket DAO. So this is a Spring annotation. Auto wide is nothing but automatically wire it. Whenever ticket service is loaded, you need to get ticket DAO also, so that framework is going to write a code of what code it is going to write here. Ticket DAO is equal to new ticket DAO, something like that. It is creating an object for this particular class. I can access all the methods within the ticket DAO with this particular object. This is a Spring Core annotation at the rate of auto wide private ticket DAO, which is equal to ticket DAO. This is where we can access any kind of Spring Beans. Any Spring Bean we can access using at the rate of auto wide. Generally we have constructor injection, setter injection, getter injection, lot of things are there. I don't want to go any of these things. Let Spring Boot can take care of those things. Please give me ticket DAO. It's getting me ticket DAO only. So whenever ticket service is getting loaded, always it will get the ticket DAO. Now the first point is I need to write a create ticket, public ticket, create ticket, ticket object. So this is what my service method. What I'm doing here, create ticket, ticket object is my input. Okay. Now return ticket DAO dot. Guys, please see here ticket DAO dot. These many methods came. You see here, guys. These many methods came in ticket DAO. Did I write any of these things? Did I write any of these things methods, guys? Where are those methods actually? I didn't wrote even a single code, even a single method also in ticket DAO. But how many like this? How many methods? A lot of methods came. From where they came? CRUD repository. We added a CRUD repository, right? So that all methods in the CRUD repository is available for ticket repository. Ticket DAO, it is going to be available. Understand, guys? So, guys, please, very important here. Inside ticket DAO, I didn't wrote any method. Inside ticket DAO, I didn't write any method. Okay. By default, as CRUD repository is having open implementation and CRUD repository is having all these abstract methods. Save, save all, find by ID, find all by ID, delete by ID, delete, like all these methods are all available in ticket DAO. First of all, what I'm saying is ticket DAO dot save. Save is the internal CRUD repository method which will save the data as well as which will update the data. Save is the method both for saving as well as updating. As saving as well as updating. So when it is going to save, when it is going to update. That means when I say here ticket DAO dot save, which is equal to ticket obj. Now save is the CRUD repository implementation for inserting the data or updating the data. So save method is mainly used for inserting the data as well as updating the data. Sir, when will use when it will insert, when it will update, when it is going to insert, when it is going to update is nothing but by default. It's a very important point. Ticket object dot ticket ID. We have a ticket ID, right? If it is null or not given, then it will insert the data. If I don't have a primary key in this object, ticket ID is the primary key, right? If I don't have primary key, if it is null or not given, it's going to insert the data. Also, for example, if I am giving ticket obj dot get ticket ID, or maybe I'm getting ticket ID which is equal to 100. If this 100 not there in database, if it is also, if I'm given but that value is not there, that time also it will insert the data. Understand, right, sir? Whatever the input object which is coming to the framework, whatever the input object which is coming to the framework, and if the input object which is coming to the framework, if it is having a primary key value which is not there, or a primary key value was not set, it will insert the data. If I'm setting a value, but the primary key value I'm setting, but the value which is not there in the database, that time also it will insert. Only it will update if ticket obj dot get ticket ID, which is there in the database, exists in the database, it will update the data. So save method internally does this much of logic here. Only one method, it will either save it, it will insert it, or else it is going to update it. By default, primary key is mandatory. That's what I told, right? Primary key is mandatory in relational database management system. ORM is designed for RDBMS only. If the table is not having primary key, then ORM will not exist. First of all, ORM, we cannot apply that. We cannot apply ORM framework at all. That is the main issue here. Okay, so save method, everyone is clear here, guys? Save method is going to save the data. It will insert the data or else update the data. But in my case here, create ticket, by default, if an object is there, it is going to create the data. Am I right? Everyone is clear on this statement? Any questions so far? Anyone? You no need to raise a hand. You can ask me immediately if the question is relative to the context, what I am teaching. Okay. Yes.
Hello. So, sir, could you please repeat the line number 35?
Yes. Line number 35 is, for example, I am setting all the data. Passenger name I am setting. Source station I am setting. Destination status station I am setting. Email I am setting. Travel date I am setting. But I am not setting for ticket ID. By default, I will not set, right? Framework will generate that, right? So if the ticket object dot our ticket ID is not set, that time also it is going to insert the data. How it will insert the data? It is going to get the sequence value with the strategy, auto strategy, right? That auto strategy will give me a number. That number is a primary key. It will insert the data. That is the 35 line number. Clear, Sachin?
Yes. So we can also set it explicitly, but this is not recommended, right?
It's not recommended. Yes, that's why,
Got it.
because for example, 100 is there. Is there any I cannot know that you are giving 100. I am also giving 100. There is a chance, right? That's why it is
Yeah.
not recommended.
Got it. So thank you.
Thank you. Any other? Cool. Next one is public iterable of ticket. This is my output. Get all tickets. No input. Get all tickets. Return ticket DAO dot find all. What is find all is going to do is nothing but is going to write internally select star from TBL underscore ticket table. It is going to fire that query, and the entire data which is coming it is going to convert into IEEE of ticket. IEEE is what? If it's a collection, we'll use IEEE, right? Where I'm going to tell more than one ticket will come. That is called as an IEEE, right? So find all is a method which is going to query the entire data. Select star from TBL underscore ticket, which is going to get the entire data, and ORM framework only will convert the result set into Java class, because result set is what? Something like rs of or result set of ticket 0 of name is equal to ticket dot set passenger name, where I am going to use rs of 0 of 1. Something like if I am going to take 0th record and first column. Something like if I want to, this is a JDBC code where it will internally take care of that. Framework is going to trigger a query to the database, and whatever the output is returned from the database, that will be updated manually to the Java. So it is going to convert the result set into Java class. That will be taken care by ORM framework only. So that is the cause of get all tickets method. Get all ticket methods is going to do that. Okay. Next one is, I want to write a method retrieve a particular ticket, not all tickets. Retrieving a particular ticket, which is equal to public output is ticket, get ticket, only getting a ticket, where as of now I am going to use integer ticket ID for a given ticket ID. For a given ticket ID, what is the query I need to write here? And intentionally I'm going to fire select star from TBL underscore ticket, where ticket underscore ID is equal to ticket ID. This is a query it should trigger. Am I right? So for that, there is a method is available here, which is called as return ticket DAO dot find by ID. Find all is everything. Find by ID. Second thing I'm going to explain after some time. Find all by ID I'm going to explain after some time. Find by ID. What it is going to return? Optional of ticket. What is optional? Return type is optional of ticket. This is a Java 8 implementation. Nothing to do with Spring Boot, nothing to do with JPA, nothing to do with ORM. Optional keyword came in Java 8. What is that actually? Any idea by anyone?
Yeah, sir. Harsha here.
Mhm.
Actually, optional we use whether the result will get or not. We don't know, right? We don't know because ID may exist or may not exist. In that case, the method should return optional. It will
Correct.
return empty optional.
Perfect. Exactly right answer. Okay.
Yeah.
So generally optional keyword in normal before optional in Java, normal common problem is NLP, null pointer exception. We call that as a NPE or NLP, null pointer exception. It's a common problem in Java. What is the null pointer exception? I am trying to access the data where we don't have data at all. Ticket dot get passenger name. we'll ask, first of all, ticket itself is not there. If ticket itself is not there, can I access passenger name? No. Correct, right? Ticket dot get passenger name. I'm going to write a QR code. Am I right? For example, if ticket itself is not available, if I don't have a ticket data at all, I'll definitely get null pointer exception, right? So to avoid these kind of null pointer exceptions, framework is introducing optional keyword. Optional keyword is nothing but always if the data is there, it will return. If the data is not there, it will ask you what needs to be written. It's going to ask you what you can return here. That is what optional keyword. So what I'm writing is find by ID, which is equal to ticket ID dot or else. This is a functional programming, guys. What is that? Ticket DAO dot find by ID with the ticket ID. This is going to go to database and gets this query. If the data is available, this or else will not be called. Or else will not be called at all. Ticket DAO dot find by ID for a given ticket ID. If at all, if this is clicked or if this is performed, then it is going to write a query select star from TBL underscore ticket where ticket underscore ID is equal to ticket ID. If at all, if this is triggered, then it is going to retrieve the data. For example, if the data is not available, if the data itself is not there, then it is going to call or else method. So what I'm going to write, it's a framework choice. It's my choice here where I can write new ticket. I want to give a dummy object. I'll give a ticket object, but ticket dot get passenger name null value. Ticket dot get source station null value. Instead of getting null pointer exception, I'm giving null value so that you will not feel anything. Okay. So this is called as optional keyword. By default, what is that optional keyword is going to do that? What is that optional keyword is going to do that? First, it will call this as a step 1. If data is available, it will return. And if the data is not available, it will call second time. If data is not available here, it will call this, it will create a new ticket object and the new ticket object will be returned so that you will never get a null pointer exception. Whoever is taking ticket object, it may have a values or it may have a null value, not null pointer exception. This is called as optional keyword. So get ticket is going to return me optional keyword here. Fine. I hope everyone is clear on this, guys. Anyone has any questions on this? Yes.
So this or else is only applicable for some methods like find by ID, right?
Correct. Whoever is returning optional.
Oh, okay.
Find by ID is returning optional. That's why it's available here. Whichever the method is returning optional, for that method, this is available or else. Right. Next one is that is over. Retrieve ticket, retrieve all tickets. Create is over. Next one is what? Update ticket. Okay. Now update ticket is nothing but, as I mentioned here, save method only it's going to update. Save method is only taking care of updating that. Am I right? Save method only is going to take care of update method. But what is the case here? The case is nothing but by default, whatever the primary key value which is there in the ticket object, if that value exists in the database, it's going to update. If the value does not exist in the database, it's not going to update. That's what I mentioned, right? Now consider our train system or flight system. Okay, I booked a ticket in train ticket or a flight ticket. Can I change my passenger name once I book a ticket? Can I change my passenger name? No. Can I change my travel date? No. Can I change my source station? Can I change my destination station? I cannot change my name. I cannot change my source station. I cannot change my destination station. I cannot change my travel date. Then what update I'll do? Maybe I can update my email ID or I can update my mobile number. That's it. That's it. Am I right? So this is the real time, right? Where I cannot change anything. It's only if at all, if I want anything, what I need to do here, I need to delete the ticket. I need to create a new ticket. We'll cancel the ticket, right? Cancel the ticket and we'll create a new ticket. So by default, ticket, all others are not updatable. Okay. So here in the similar way, something I don't want the entire ticket object to be updated here. I don't want the entire ticket object to be updated. What I want here, public ticket, update ticket, integer ticket ID, string passenger name. Sorry, string new email. So what is that actually? Ideally, what query it should trigger here? Update TBL underscore ticket, set passenger underscore name, sorry, passenger underscore, sorry, set email is equal to new email where ticket underscore ID is equal to ticket ID. This is the query it is going to write internally. Yes or no? This is a query, it will be triggered internally. Am I right? Now, what code I need to write is, first of all, to get update, first of all, I don't know whether this ticket ID is there in the database or not. Am I right? So first of all, what I need to do is ticket DB ticket object, DB ticket obj is equal to, we wrote right, get ticket of ticket ID. Just now we wrote get ticket method, right? Now if the data is there, ticket object dot set email is equal to new email. Okay, that's it. Return ticket DAO dot save of DB ticket obj. So first I am getting the ticket object by giving the ticket object, I mean ticket ID. I am getting DB ticket object, which is available in that DB. ID will come, name will come, source station will come, destination station will come, everything will come. Now I'm changing only my email ID. I'm setting new email ID. Then after that, save method I am triggering. Now here save method, what it is going to do that? Here save method, definitely it is going to update it. Why it is updated? The ID, ticket ID already there in the database. To that value only I am updating my email. To that value only I am updating my email. Am I right? This is called as update ticket. Clear guys, everyone? Anyone has any? Yeah.
One question, please. Get ticket. We have receiving a ticket object. Okay. There is no, for example, if statement validation for this. Maybe this is an empty object, so we need to set email then save it to database without So generate a new ID without new null value for all these destinations, source, date, like this.
Yeah, by default. Okay, I can do a validation, but I'll make sure that for the given ticket only, when I'm passing from front end, okay, I'm passing a valid value. Otherwise, okay, I can do that. I can write here if db ticket object dot get ticket id is not equivalent to 0. Something I can write, right? Okay. Something I can write, but I don't want, because unintentionally I know that I'm going to send this ticket ID by default for the existing ticket only, because I'm setting an object, because someone should call this, right? From Angular UI I'm calling, or from React UI I'm calling. Yes sir, definitely I will select an existing ticket and there is a text box will there for me and I can update it. So yeah, I agree to your point. Yes, there is an option is there, there is a chance is there, but I'll make sure that I'm calling this method from a boundary where I have a valid ticket ID is there. So I no need to do extra checks here. That is the point here. Okay. Clear, right?
Yeah, clear. One question, please.
Sure,
Sorry
please.
for that.
No problem.
There is nothing about comment rollback here. No needed. Framework will do it.
No, I'm going to explain in the next topic, transaction management.
Okay.
As of now, I'm not explaining that because we are at a beginning stage, right? After that, I'm going to explain. Default propagation level is set auto commit. By default commit. Okay. And we cannot do distributed transaction as of now. We'll do that in my after JPA is over, maybe after 10 to 12 classes, I will explain transaction management only. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah.
Amol. Okay, go ahead, Ram. Please go ahead.
Yeah.
Sir,
Amol, your voice is breaking, Amol.
now it's clear, sir.
Yes.
Line number 68, you wrote some but I guess framework will create a setting for all the fields, right?
Correct.
Not
Framework
for
is
the
going to
email.
do. Other data will be there for existing what already all there, right? That only it will do that. Remaining values it will be there. Okay. Yes. Ram, go ahead.
Yeah. Can we what will happen if we pass the null to save method null point exception?
Can we pass null to save method?
Yeah.
It null pointer exception will come, right?
Mhm.
By default, save is going to expect what? Ticket
Some
object.
Yeah, but
Correct.
some object. What happen if you pass null actually null point exception?
Null pointer by default you will get an exception. The value is not there, something like that. Okay. You can try those things actually. Okay, right. Any other questions?
Yeah. And how can we handle the exception at DO layer side?
I'm going to explain that exception handling. I'm going to explain the next after this topic is over, end-to-end topic is over, then I'm going to explain how to handle exception handling. Okay. Yeah. Any other?
So,
Yes, ma'am.
suppose we are getting an object, ticket object from the front end, and it will have all the properties, first name, last name, email.
Correct.
So suppose user has only updated email.
Correct.
But not username or password or first name, last name. So in that case, will the save method will update only email ID or the remaining fields also?
Very good question. By default, it will update everything. It will update everything. But for example, in my database, Pragati is already name is there. When I'm changing Pragati at yahoo.com was there. Now I'm updating Pragati at gmail.com. What it will trigger? Update ticket. Set name is equal to Pragati only. Already Pragati is there. On top of that, it will update Pragati only. And email is equal to Pragati at gmail.com. So other columns are also updated, but with the values which are already there in the database only. and we can stop that also. It's advanced question. How to stop, how to identify only the changed columns only we need to send as part of update statement. Other columns, we no need to send those things. I'm going to explain that. Okay. Where is the dynamic update annotation is there, it is going to do that. At the rate of dynamic update, if I write that annotation, that time it is going to check. There are ticket 10 attributes are there. Now, what is my Java object is having, what is my database object is having. It will compare which are really changing, those attributes only it will send, other attributes it will ignore as part of update statement. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Any other question?
Yes, sir. I have one question.
Mhm.
Sir, if any ID is not present, so in this scenario, like that ID will be created, and for that ID, the corresponding email, new email will be there in
Correct.
the page. Yeah, okay.
Exactly. Exactly. But I'm telling this, that's what someone asked the question. I'm calling this update ticket method with a valid ticket ID only.
Okay,
With a
that's
valid
good.
ticket ID only. Okay. Right. Yes, Murli Krishna. Yes, your good question here. We can write customized method also. I'm going to explain as of the begin. That's why I told, right? In the first example, I'm only teaching Spring Core, JPA, REST services, the basic things only I'm explaining. Then we'll go with the advanced concepts of writing abstract method and all those things. Am I right? Okay.
And sir, like as you mentioned that we can update the email ID and the phone number is also the thing which we can update. So in that scenario, just we need to pass the string kind of phone number, right?
Yes,
With the
correct.
new email ID, right? If you will pass those phone number from the calling method, then it will update.
Correct.
Otherwise, it will be.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Fine. Clear, everyone? Any other question? Any other question, guys?
Sorry, you didn't mention optional keyword in the ticket, get ticket ID there. Public optional,
No, its return type is ticket, right?
just only ticket, huh?
Yeah. If at all, if I write optional, it will come. But I'm overriding this, right? Either this
Yeah.
ticket or this. I'm converting optional into ticket.
Okay.
Correct, right? So it's a very good question. But I'm intentionally making whoever is calling me get ticket, I'll give a ticket. By default, ticket object will come. It may have the values or null values, but ticket object will be there. Null pointer exception will not come.
Yeah.
Make sense? Right. Now, last but not least, public void delete ticket integer ticket ID. If I want to delete a ticket, ticket DAO dot delete by ID. There's a method. It is going to delete the data. What it's going to have? Delete by ID. What it's going to create a query? Delete from TBL underscore ticket where ticket underscore ID is equal to this ticket ID. It is internally going to write this particular query. Am I right? Delete by ID is internally going to trigger this particular query. Praveen Kumar, yes, sir. These are all our abstract methods. CRUD repository will implement that. And we cannot see that code. We cannot see that code. It's a framework internal things. Okay. Definitely it is going to write a query. All those things it will internally have that. So if I go to CRUD repository class, if I see open implementation, persist. If I see implementation, it is somehow it is going in a different place, and you cannot see the complete code. Insert into update all those code, you cannot see that. Its framework is stopping to some level. Okay, but I'm 100% sure it is going to trigger that particular code only. Right. The next question is, guys, I'm done with the service layer, guys. The only layer which is pending. What is it? It is pending. I'm done with database layer. I'm done with DAO layer. I'm done with service layer. Then I need to go with controller layer, that is REST services. I need to explain. I want to explain REST services, that is called as JAX-RS framework, like get, put, post, request mapping, get mapping, all those things I will teach here. Okay, then we can test end to end. I didn't explain any of the Spring Boot concepts here. I didn't explain any of the Spring Boot concepts here. Just I have explained those who are new to Hibernate or JPA, those who are new to Spring Core, those who are new to REST services. This example will give you a picture of getting hands-on on the new framework. This example does not have anything to do with Spring Boot. Am I right? Yes. Can I share the code as of now till now, or will you confuse? What is your point here, guys? For practicing purpose, can I share the code as of now? But it's not complete code, guys. Okay, I'm going to share the code in the Google Classroom. So topic ticket booking application till service layer. Till service layer only. And you will automatically get an email whenever I share anything into the Google Classroom. So you know that how to unzip and everything, right? I already explained, right? You need to download this and you need to take a code of file import. I explained you, right? Maven, existing Maven projects. You need to select that extracted folder, then this code will be opened. Whatever the code I shared, it will be opened like that. Okay. Yes, I already shared the code, Rakesh. I already shared the code to the Google Classroom. Okay, now there are 3 participants, Praveen and Ramesh and Rambabu. Kindly for Rambabu, you need to just update. You already updated to the mail. Maybe they'll respond. And Praveen and Ramesh, please talk to admin and you get it added. Either maybe you can tell that you will do the feature payment or whatever. So just make sure that you talk to admin and you will get it added to the Google Classroom. Okay, fine. So guys, tomorrow we are going to have class. Tomorrow we are going to have class. I know festival is on day after tomorrow. Can we have class or not required? What do you say? Anyone is traveling tomorrow to your native places? I'm asking.
No, sir, we can have, I think.
Okay. Yeah, some mixed feelings. Yeah, Pongal holidays. Yes, Friday is a holiday from Naresh Shetty. Saturday is also a holiday from Naresh Shetty. So Monday only we have a class. Friday and Saturday, because this Naresh Shetty will not come. Maybe I'll update you guys through Google Classroom only. Mostly I will take class tomorrow. Okay. Otherwise, I will. Otherwise, I'm going to take to Monday after, because 3 days gaps will come because Pongal is there. That's why this gap. Actually, I will not miss any classes regularly. Tomorrow 9, because I'm also traveling to my native place, but I'll travel after my classes. That's what I'm planning here. But if any things are there, so this is a big festival for South Indian people. Okay. Yeah. So we'll take care. I'll update you. 99%, 95% I can take the class. If any change is there, I will update in the Google Classroom. You will get automatically email well class will be there or not. Okay. Yeah, but a lot of people are asking me, Babu, Maybe if it is possible, I'll see the count also. If most of the people are joining, I'll take. If it all not, because I want to respect everyone. If a lot of people are asking me, if everyone is going on vacation, I should have taken, but we'll see that. Okay. Thanks everyone. Have a great day. We'll see tomorrow. Thank you.